Alright, so it was bound to happen, and 22 days in, it happened. I don't know exactly what happened this morning, but somehow I've managed to subconsciously turn my alarm off in my sleep. And it went off. Somehow I turned it off, and I continued to slumber. So I did not get up this morning, and by the time I arose, it was already too late to get a walk in. So then I thought to myself, Tyler, you can figure this out. You can go walk at lunchtime at work, or take a 15-minute break and get some steps in. Yeah, all these things I could have magically done, but do you think any of them actually happened? Yeah, no, if you're betting no, you would be betting correctly. So here I find myself just after sundown. Well, actually, not just after, a while after sundown, walking in the dark. This is the first time I've ever used the flash on the video here before, trying to get these steps in. So you have to forgive me if I feel a little rushed, but I do not want to be out here this late. I gotta get these steps in, and there's no way I'm not hitting my 10,000 today. So this is where you find us. By the way, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Tyler, and that's the pup. And we like to walk when we wake up. Although I didn't wake up this morning, I'm not that mad about it, if I'm honest, because it is a lot cooler right now than it's been all day long. And the sunset, well, what's left of it anyways, it's been gorgeous out here. So really, there's nothing that I can complain about in this equation, other than being out here too late. What are we? Yeah, 8:34 at night, so I've got probably an hour left in these legs before I need to be toes up in bed, getting my rest so that I can try to somehow get 6 or 7 decent hours in before waking up tomorrow and doing this whole thing all over again with you. So this flash may work for, I don't know, subjects within 1 to 5 feet, I would imagine, but it's definitely not going to work for any kind of decent B-roll, so you'll have to forgive me if I get creative with the cuts in this video and try to still give you some kind of entertainment. I'll do my best, but the daily uploads is no joke. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. I had all the intentions in the world of waking up this morning, I promise. I really don't know what happened. That's a first. So normally waking up isn't the hard part, it's getting out of bed. Alright, let me see what I can do here. Well, you know how when you don't get off on the right foot in the morning, sometimes that can just cause a cascading domino effect for the rest of your day? Well, that's definitely today for me. I didn't wake up, did not get out the door, definitely didn't go on this walk like I was supposed to. I was down in steps all day long. And somehow I also decided that, oh yeah, it's no biggie. I can go off my diet a little today. And then going off my diet a little at lunch became having ice cream in the afternoon like it was no big deal. And then coming home and, oh yeah, no problem. I can pick up pizza. And picking up pizza for the family turns into, yeah, you can have 4 or 5 slices. That's no big deal. And oh, yeah, there might be some brownies laying around somewhere. Do you see where I'm going with the snowball effect? I know I didn't hit my carb totals for the day. My macros are all screwed to hell. I can only imagine that I ate in excess of 2,500 calories, if not 3,000 calories today, so everything is just pretty much shot. So all that kind of led into the fact that, yeah, if I have any desire right now to get out and walk, I should probably capitalize on that and go do something positive before I lay my head down. And so that's where you find me, trying to somehow make up for a series of really bad decisions all day long. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so negative, but again, the negative and the positive is what you're going to get here. And today, trying to interlace a little of positivity here with this magnificent walk you find us on, but no, the rest of the day was crap. And I'm gonna have to get over that pretty quick and make some better decisions going into tomorrow. All right, so give this struggling carnivore 5,000 step wannabe YouTuber some insight in the comments below as to how I can dig myself up out this hole tomorrow and figure my life out a little bit better going into the weekend. Because I've got my ideas, but they're probably more self-sabotaging than anything. Well, I haven't even looked at any of this footage yet, but knowing my luck and the way things have been going, it's probably all blown out behind me, right? You might be able to see my face okay, which is probably not why you come to this channel, but the rest of everything going on tonight is probably just a black mess behind me. And for that, I do apologize. Again, I'll do my best to wake up tomorrow on time and try to make up for these wrongdoings and these evil deeds that I find myself stepping in today. I need to do a step count, actually. Step is the magic word there. Hang on one second. Let me see where I'm at. I gotta figure out what I still need to overcome before I can go home. All right, one moment. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. So we're already 25 minutes or so into this walk, probably just coming in on the mile mark. And my grand total for the day is still only 5,600 steps. So I am screwed. I'm gonna really need to put my head down and see what I can do here to make up for my just dumb choices today. Bear with me. All right, 2 miles in now. That last mile was a doozy. I think it was a 16-minute mile, which normally when I'm doing these walks, because, you know, obviously I've got to set up this camera, go back and forth a few times, my mile time averages are more like 25 minutes or something like that, which is pathetic in and of itself. But this last one was 16-minute mile, which is helpful. So I apologize if I'm not getting any decent shots for you guys, but it's really dark out here. I'm not exactly sure what you would be able to see anyways, even if I tried to give you something. There's a pup. That work? Boy, if I didn't know better though, I would think we were in September or something right now, not the beginning of July. Just that feel in the air, the smell in the air, feels like trick-or-treating time more than anything. Well, wouldn't you know? Well, it turns out if you don't have to do anything else other than just putting one foot in front of the other, you can get a lot accomplished in a little bit of time. Currently sitting at just under 8,200 steps. So I still got a little bit left to go, but it looks like I might actually be able to make something of this day after all. Nothing like a little motivation to awaken something in you and get you moving properly. Man, this section of this trail, I didn't realize that there's no lighting at all on this trail, and it's pretty bleak. I can see maybe, I don't know, 12 feet in front of me or so. Past that point, it's anybody's guess, especially when my eyesight's being blown out by this flashlight on here. I mentioned the other day that I was going to be doing a little traveling coming up for work. I'm going to be in Austin and San Antonio and Houston. So yeah, if there's anything in those areas that you know about that I should check out, let me know below and I'll do my best to fit it in the schedule. I've got quite a few visits I've got to make, but there's some time in there to have a little fun. All work and no play, you know? Man, I hope you guys are having a better night than I am right now. Hope you're just snuggled in at home, ready to pull the covers over, or maybe you're just enjoying some late night YouTube. I love me some late night YouTube. Either way, I hope you're not out here being a dum-dum like me, trying to make up for the sins of the morning. Oh. You're definitely not going to be able to see that through those trees, but maybe if they fire off another one. We're getting close to July 4th here, so people are taking it upon themselves to celebrate a little earlier. Let's see, I'll give it a little bit here and see if anything else gets shot up. Yeah, not so much. I don't think we're in any luck there. Wow, I am just walking on faith right now, though, with that light shining in my eyes. I mean, hopefully it's working and you can see me, but I cannot see anything in front of me right now. It just keeps getting darker and darker. All right, I'm gonna crush these last, 1,500 or so steps. I'll check in with you on the flip side of this nonsense. Thanks again for watching. I won't sign off quite yet, but we're getting close. We're almost there, boys, almost there. You know, I will say one thing. Some of these mornings, I'm doing my best to try to talk about something on camera. Try to make this video more than just watching an old man and a dog walking in and out of frame. And some mornings it is rough. I cannot muster the words. But right now, it's like, oh yeah, give me a day to live my life and not be so groggy in the morning, and all of a sudden, you can't shut me up. Whew. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of walking at night, but for that reason, it might be something to look into a little bit more often. All right, keep going. Oh man, I don't know if this is coming through on camera or not, but these sprinklers are wrecking me. Let's see if I can get through this without getting too soaked. Here we go. Oh, for the love. Are you kidding me? Well, that is definitely not ideal because this water is not clean water. This is freaking potable, recycled, barely bath water that they're using on this. So that's going to be fun to try to wash off tonight. All right, well, we're just about to round the final curve here for home. And by my calculations, I'll still need to make up about 130 steps at home before I go to bed, but I should be able to do that pretty easy. At any rate, really appreciate you walking with me tonight. The pup and I appreciate it. And I hope that you're doing okay wherever you're at. Take care now. We'll see you tomorrow.